Hello, this is Andrew Dugill with Hoffman Realty Tampa Property Management, and this is another blog in our series of helpful tips for landlords. Today what I want to talk about is what is the correct way for a landlord to hold escrow. And escrow, let's just start off by defining escrow. Escrow is anything of value held by one party for another until a transaction is complete. So with a residential landlord, the parties are the landlord and the tenant, and what is happening is the landlord is holding the tenant's security deposit or advance rent. And in the state of Florida, there are 4 things that you should do to be compliant with the Florida Landlord Tenant Act. The first thing is the funds must not be commingled with the landlord's personal funds. They have to be separate. So the best way to do that is set up a separate bank account. Number 2, that bank account should be with a Florida banking institution. And what that means is the bank needs to be chartered in the state of Florida. So a landlord can't hold those funds out of state, and you can't hold those funds in a federal credit union either. Sometimes landlords ask us, well, I live in California and I bank at Wells Fargo in San Francisco, and Wells Fargo has branches in Tampa. Is that okay? And my understanding is that is not okay, because that bank in California is not under the control of the Florida banking regulators. So you'll have to open an account in Florida. The third thing you have to do is, if you earn interest on that account, you're required to account to the tenant for the interest you've earned and pay them either 75% of the total interest earned on their money or 5%, whichever is greater. Obviously, in the current environment, that doesn't make any sense, and even when the interest rates go up, it's a lot of paperwork. So most landlords choose to have a non-interest bearing account. And finally, number 4, you're required to inform your tenant of the manner in which you're holding their deposit. So what that means is, if you're holding the funds at Citibank in Tampa, Florida, in a non-interest bearing account, you're required to inform them in writing of that. And really the easiest way to do that is to just put it in the lease. So these are the 4 tips. If you follow those, you'll be in compliant with Florida landlord tenant laws, and you'll be holding escrow correctly. This is Andrew Dugill with Hoffman Realty Tampa Property Management. We manage rental properties throughout the Tampa Bay area. If you've got any questions about the tips today, please contact us. Thank you very much.